and current inmate of New York City. Yeah, he was president of Venezuela. And then all of a sudden, he wasn't. The story is even crazier. What happened was, and you can go check this yourself, what happened was, Nicolas Maduro was on TV giving an interview. And then he joked about how people are threatening him, alluding to Donald Trump. And he was like, man, I'll be fine, we'll be good. And then he played a song, No War, Just Peace. And then he started mocking Trump by doing Donald Trump's dance move. Like the move, singular. Right? Yeah, he did the move. So he came on and then he did the... You know the move, the double jerk off. And Trump saw that and he was like, go get that man. Go get that man. Military went, got Maduro, brought him in, put him in a jail. Not just any prison, by the way. They put him in a prison in Brooklyn. The same prison where they are housing Diddy. Imagine that. I thought I had problems. Nicolas Maduro, he's having, whew. Imagine the irony of his situation. He was witnessing America rolling out the most brutal deportation campaign ever. And in the midst of that, you're the one immigrant they import. Maduro's probably the only immigrant who supports ICE. Yeah, he used his one phone call for them. He's like, hello, ICE, come get me, man, come get me. Yeah. No, come on, I'll fly myself. Let's work together. Come on, we can do this, guys. We can do this. That's why I say you don't know how it's going to go. Nobody knows anymore. What a crazy twist of fate. Can you imagine? For decades, you ruled your empire with an iron fist. You terrorized people around you. You were violent, never held accountable. And now they've taken away all your oil and you're in the same prison as Nicolas Maduro. Ain't that a bitch? The one silver lining of this whole situation is that now would be the perfect time for an alien invasion. There's no good time. I think we can all agree on that. But if I had to pick a time, I would say this is the best time. Yeah. Because if aliens invade, it's not going to be good for us. Right? We know, we don't stand a chance. If they can travel through space-time, our weapons mean nothing. We're probably just going to annoy them with our guns. Pew, 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 pew. They're going to get here, and we've seen how it turns out, right? They fly in, they're going to blow everything up. We've watched Independence Day. We know how this happens, right? Yeah, and even if Will Smith helps, he can only slap like one at a time, you know? So what do? I think about it all the time. Genuinely, I think about alien invasions all the time. It is my Roman Empire. Like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, I never used to think about this. Like, when I lived in South Africa, this was nowhere in my mind. But in America, it's a real thing. Yeah, because when aliens come, this is where they're gonna come. Yeah, they're gonna fly here, they come straight to Washington, D.C., blow up the White House, and they go to other countries, you know, go to London, blow up Big Ben. You know what time it is? And they fly to other landmarks, blow everything up. I know, it's an issue. America first, I get it. Yeah. When I was in South Africa, this is something I never thought about, ever. Because I knew when aliens invade, they're gonna go, they're gonna blow up the world. But the one place they don't go is Africa. Yeah, you've seen the movies. They never invade Africa. I used to watch those movies all the time, and I'd wait. In the movie, the president would come and be like, citizens of Earth, aliens are invading our planet. Then you'd see the aliens invade. And then you'd be like, wait, I guess Africa's not on the planet? What is happening? They never invaded. Can you think of a single movie where they invaded Africa? No. What? District 9. No. And screw you for trying to mess up my special. Sitting up there in the balcony like a king. District 9, I tell you. Off with his head. No. District 9, it's a good attempt, but no. If you remember the plot of District 9, the aliens didn't invade Africa. The aliens crash landed in Africa. And then they spent the rest of the movie trying to escape. Because we don't mess around. Hollywood is so messed up. Man, it's just like, what's the worst thing that could happen to aliens? What if they were trapped in Africa? Aliens never invade, man. They don't invade Africa. They just never did. I used to think it was because they felt bad for us. Yeah, because as a kid, I used to love watching those movies. I still love watching them now. But as a kid, I loved those movies. Anything with aliens, I was there. And my mom, she would she'd make me like a big bowl of popcorn at home, and we would sit on the couch together, and she'd watch all of those movies with me. Not, she hated them, but it said parental guidance, and she took that very seriously. Like one day she was walking past, and then it was like, we recommend parental guidance for this film, and she was like, I gotta watch this, and then she did it every movie going forward. I would have to run and call her sometimes. The show would just start randomly on TV, and they'd be like, I'd be like, Mom! Mom! And then she'd come in and be like, what? I need you to guide me. Yeah, but then like 5 minutes in, I feel like I was guiding my parental, because she would sit there, and then the whole movie she'd be like, what's happening, Trevor? Who are they? Who are these people? Why are they doing this? What's going on here? I'd be like, Mom, I'm with you. I'm with you. I started this movie with you. So she'd make me like a big bowl of popcorn, and we'd sit there, and then the movie would start. And the alien invasion, they'd be like, aliens are invading Earth. And the aliens would fly and you'd see them blowing everything up, and I'd be there with my popcorn like, first world problems. I genuinely thought, I was a little kid. If you ask me, like, how come you never see them in Africa? I was like, oh, because they feel bad. I thought the aliens felt bad for Africa. You know, there'd be the ship that would fly over each continent to blow it up. And then there'd be one over the African continent, 2 aliens in the cockpit, like, prepare to launch photon lasers. Do you get ready on your command? 3, 2, 1. Wait, hold on. I think we already did this continent. I think we've been here. Negative, we've never been here before. Blow it up. What am I blowing up? Look at this shit, something already happened. What the hell's going on here, dude? What am I supposed to blow up? Who did this? I don't know. Checking now. Beep, 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 beep. It says it was the British. Yeah! Take that, Great Britain. Hashtag never forget. Now, those alien movies, man, they made my day, but they terrified me. Because every time it didn't go well. The aliens fly in, they conquer the Earth. We win by luck because it's a movie, but in real life, I don't know. It's not good. We have no chance. If aliens invade, we have no hope. Or at least we had no hope. Now there is. And it goes by the name Donald J. Trump. Whoever he may be. I don't like it, but I think it's the only way. Yeah. As soon as the alien invasion begins, we know how it starts. It's going to be that giant mothership that flies into our orbit, or that massive thing that blocks out the sun. They have a giant speaker under the ship that plays the music. It creates the ambiance. Yeah, there's one alien on the inside playing a little organ. He's just like, they're not ready for this one, B. Ha yeah. And then they park the ship outside, and they send a little scout ship down to give us the bad news. The one that lands like, boom, and they come out. Take me to your leader. All right, and they meet the leader, kill the leader, and then it's done. Yeah, they normally pick the most annoying alien for that job. Right? You got to be a specific type of entitled to just believe you can speak to the leader. Like, who are you? So on the alien ship, they'll normally pick the Karen alien. They'll be like, all right, chatting to each other like, who are we gonna send down to this planet? Let's send Karen. She's the best for this. Karen, you're going down. Oh my God, why is it always me? I hate this so much. You guys always sending me. I can't believe this. I want to speak to the manager. She's perfect. I'm gonna send that alien down and give us the bad news. With Trump, we have hope, but we have to act quick, people, real quick. As soon as they tell us aliens are here, NASA tells us they've reached our orbit, we act together as a planet. And what we need to do is we make Donald Trump king of the world. I see some of you are confused. The good news is he won't ask any questions. All right? We just go to the White House, we're like, Mr. Trump, you are now king of the world. And he'd be like, I knew it, yeah. And then we give him a little Burger King crown, and then we go and wait for the aliens outside. Aliens land, they come out, that one is just like, take me to your leader. And we're like, yes, welcome to Earth. Come on, come meet the leader. Come meet the leader. Come meet the leader. Take me now. Yeah, of course, we're gonna take you there. How you doing, by the way? You looking good? You on Ozempic? What's going on there? You looking great. Come on, come meet the leader. We get to the White House, and we're like, King Trump. This is the alien. Alien, this is King Trump. Are you the ruler of this planet? And be like, that's right. I'm the ruler of this planet. Planet Earth, or as I call her, Big Blue. Beautiful, beautiful blue, floating up in space. She's up there spinning around, spinning so fast. You know, they say we're spinning. I never felt it, but they say we're spinning. We're spinning around, folks, spinning so fast. And we're up there in space. We got a beautiful axis right through the middle of the planet. A big, beautiful, long axis. They don't make axes like that anymore. They really don't. And we got that axis, and it's tilted, you know, it's tilted. If I was in charge, I would have straightened it right out. But that's okay. Thanks, Obama. And it's up there, floating up in space, a beautiful planet, beautiful blue. We got a tiny moon. Did you see the moon? A beautiful moon. Looks like a nipple on a boob. That's what it looks like. Like one boob floating in space. Should be two. I always say two boobs, better than one. But one better than none. Can I say boobs? I said it, folks. I said boobs. And I'm the ruler of this planet. What do you want? What do you need? What can I do for you? They'd be like, beep, sorry, we didn't know it was already invaded. Boop, boop, beep, beep. Beep, boop, beep, beep.